Good morning. I'm Claire Rosenzweig, President and CEO of the Better Business Bureau of Metropolitan New York.
Hi, Claire.
Hi. And also the Education and Research Foundation of the BBB. This is our 7th Forum on Corporate Responsibility. Every year it gives us an opportunity to really take a look at what's on the edge, what's on the cutting edge of this whole area and talk about the challenges and what we have to look forward to in the year ahead. But before we take a deep dive into that, I would like to introduce two very important people. Number one, Rhonda McLean with Time Inc. She is our chairman of the board. And also David Flymeister, who is Director of Brand Strategy and Communications and Marketing for Emblem Health. Our incredible hosts, again, for out of those 7 years, a number of them have been right here. So with that, I'd like to introduce Rhonda McLean.
Thank you. Thank you, President.
Not too close.
This is too high-tech for me. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. We're delighted to have so many of you here. We know that others of you will be joining us. I want to tip my hat to Claire and her fabulous team, Luana Lewis, who you'll see dashing about, and all the wonderful staffers. We have the best staff in the universe. I've been on the board a number of years. I would just like for the board members who are here to just wave your hand. We have quite a few of our board members here. Oh, wonderful. So we have a good showing, and we are identified. So you can find us, and we'd love to talk with you about why we so strongly support the BBB. And if you're not already an accredited business, you certainly should be. So please, with that, have a wonderful day. I'm sure that we're going to learn, the hottest things out there, how to keep our companies ahead of the risk and to manage risk management well. Once again, welcome.
Thank you, Rhonda. And next up is David Flymeister.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to be very brief. Just want to welcome everyone here. I think you're going to have a great day. The Better Business Bureau and Emblem Health have been long-time partners. We have been to all of the things that they go to. I'm sure they're going to provide lots of insights today, as they always do and consistently do. So with that, welcome everyone. Please help yourself to refreshments. Enjoy the day, and we'll see you later.
I guess we should try that. Maybe I could just leave that over here. All right, well, we'll try. Do it differently. And I also want to just cite Valerie Reardon, who is our board member with Emblem Health, who could not be with us this morning, but obviously her actions speak very loudly, so we really appreciate that. I like to start every program that I do with a lot of thank yous, because these programs don't just happen. So I hope you will join me just for a few minutes in recognizing a number of different groups who have done so much to help us today. First, a very big thank you goes to our major sponsor, Ernst & Young, now known as EY. We're grateful to our Vice Chair, Michael Portigello, who has been our anchor supporter of this event for many times, and of course to all his colleagues who have been just incredible in helping us develop the content for today's event. So thank you. Next, I would like to thank Nielsen. A special thanks to our board member, Karthik Rayo. Is he here yet? Karthik, are you here? If not, he will be. And along with a number of other folks from Nielsen, they are our benefactor sponsors. And again, they also have introduced us to Ambassador Karen Kornblue, who works with Nielsen, and as you'll hear later, has quite a background that brought her to today, agreeing to be our distinguished speaker. Next, I would like to thank Guy Sorrentino. Guy, hi there, Guy. Guy is our board member from Verizon, and they are a generous benefactor sponsor as well. And there are other executives from Verizon joining us today, so welcome and thank you. Also with us, I don't know if he's here yet, Mauricio Hernandez with Goodwill. There's a number of Goodwill folks who will be joining us. Is anyone from Goodwill here? There, hi. A number of them are here already, so good, welcome. and the rest of them will be here later. They are a friend sponsor joining us today. And our sincere thanks to another foundation board member, Louise Raymond. Is Louise here yet? Not yet, but she will be, along with others. And they are a friend sponsor, and also thanking her for introducing us to our SMP speaker, Mr. Lawrence Hazel, who will be joining us later. And Louise was actually a speaker at this event last year. Hi, how are you? Our generous host, as you heard, is Emblem Health. And again, we really, really appreciate them being our host for today and for a number of years in the past. Also, our media supporter is Corporate Responsibility Magazine. They have helped us get the word out today for this event, so we really appreciate that. And our program committee. Again, as I said at the beginning, these programs don't just happen. There are a number of people who get together at the beginning of the year really thinking about what do you, each one of you that are sitting here, what do you want to hear? And they really have their ear to the ground on what's going on. So hopefully you'll agree with them that everything that you're going to hear today is exactly what you would have liked to hear. It's a long list, as you can see, so I'm not reading everyone, but that doesn't mean every single one of those folks is not incredibly important to us. If anyone is here today from the program committee, can you either stand or wave your arm? Well, thank you for everything that you've done. And I would clap, but then it would be very loud. No. And then there's the event supporter organizations. 19 organizations joined with us today just to get the word out about this program. And again, many of you are with those organizations as they scroll by. So thank you very much for that. There's a directory in your kits. I don't have one up here with me, but that too gives a lot of information about these event supporters. They've also put information on the table directly outside the room. I encourage you to take some of that literature, and also their representatives are here today, so have a chat after and during this program. I think you'll enjoy speaking with them. And last but not least, I just want to thank the incredible staff that Rhonda McLean noted. I could not do anything that I'm doing with this organization without them, and I want to call out Luana Lewis, our SVP of Programs, who is just an amazing person and who puts these programs together beautifully and with deep thought and incredible content. So thank you, Luana. And Luana doesn't do it alone either. There are incredible staff all around the room. Staffers, please raise your hands. So if you have any questions. Walter Brewster, our SVP of Operations. And Don Chironi, where if he leaves the room, we're all in trouble. So Don Chironi, our Director of IT. So with that, a couple of housekeeping notes. First of all, tweet. Please tweet. We have a hashtag BBB Forum. We welcome you to tweet. We encourage you to tweet. When questions and answers come up, we'll have panels that will come up. Some of them will speak individually, then they'll speak together. You have index cards in your packets. We like to have you write those questions down. We'll bring them up. They'll sort through them so they could address the most questions as possible during the time permitted. So we'll have staffers walking around and collecting those during the sessions. There are evaluation forms in your kit. We encourage you, please, to fill those out because, again, we really do take your comments into consideration, deep consideration, when we put these programs together. So please do fill those out. Your feedback is very important to us. So why does the BBB even bother with this topic? You know, most people think of the BBB as if you got a complaint, go complain to the BBB. And in fact, we are the largest complaint taker of all the BBBs in the country. Out of 112, we get about 60,000 complaints a year just within the Metro New York region. It's the most of anybody, go figure. But we have an incredible system, And here in New York, out of our 7,000 accredited businesses, about 100 of them are very large, like many of you in the room today. So when we thought about the mission of the BBB, which is to have a marketplace where buyers and sellers can trust each other, when you really come down to it, corporate responsibility does really address it, and it addresses it right from the foundation of the BBB's mission. Because if you don't have trust, if you don't have value in your brand, you have nothing. No mission, you know, it just doesn't work without trust. So trust, however, is something that we all have to earn. And trust is earned through a lot of different ways. And we're going to talk about a lot of those ways today. When we talk about accountability and transparency, what do they look like in terms of corporate responsibility? What risks to reputation and value need to be managed now? How will we report on that in the marketplace of the future? How will business practices change in response to all of that? The answers are complex and rapidly evolving, with new concerns emerging every day, and that's why we'll examine a lot of these questions today. These are topics that are ripped right from the headlines, such as materiality, climate change, and cybersecurity. As always, our goal is to provide you with insights that you can literally take home and apply to your work, so that all of your companies and all of you, because your companies don't work without you, will be able to adapt to changing times, earn trust, and protect our customers and our companies. We're very pleased today to present to you a roster of incredible speakers. They're going to share their experiences with you. So with that, let's begin.